Hey, my name is James Francis and welcome to The Revolution. It's great to have you on board with us and I can't wait to see the awesome results you get online by watching this video series. But first, you're probably wondering what revolution, right? Well, right now there's a revolution happening all over the internet where normal people are making their own life-changing income by creating an online business, simply by following their passion and helping people. In this video series, I'll be showing you some case studies of how they do it and how you can do the same. Not only that, but I'll also be revealing the exact same methods we've been using every day, including today, for the last 9 years to fuel our 6-figure per year online business, and how we made over $500,000 last year, not to mention millions of dollars in sales for our tens of thousands of customers all over the world too. So this is not theory. This is not some weird get-rich-quick loophole that is going to get your accounts banned after a few days. This is not going to fill your living room with hundreds of boxes of physical products so you can get paid a measly profit margin. This is not going to involve you spamming your friends with affiliate links or being pushy or salesy. But instead, you're going to discover the actual strategies being used successfully every single day to generate daily sales of digital products and services. Best of all, you don't need to have an existing website, any previous experience or knowledge, anything to sell, and it can be done on a part-time basis around your current commitments. In this video series, you're going to discover the easiest way to start an online business from scratch. You'll also discover our unique prosperity formula, which makes this all possible, even if you're a complete beginner or are currently struggling to get started. Not only that, but I'll show you the 3 steps to validate your ideas and find a profitable, unsaturated niche you can build your online business around based on your interests or passions in life. Then I'll walk you through our profit process, which generates the sales for you on semi-autopilot while also building a loyal fan base of raving fans who look forward to hearing from you. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started. Now, the number one thing I love most about this revolution, aside from the increased income of course, is that you no longer have to put up with a day job you hate that makes your boss rich. What I hated most when I was working my day job was that they put so many restrictions on you. Restrictions on your income, restrictions on the vacations you can take, and even restrictions on the amount of lunch break you have. I know this because I used to have a normal job too. In fact, I fancy an adventure, so let's go there right now so you can see where I used to work. Yes, that's right. I used to work here in Morrison's back in 2008. Now, I used to stack bread and cakes on the shelves of this store right here behind me. Now, it wasn't great. I hated doing it, and I'm sure it's a great company to work for, but it just wasn't what I feel I was put on this earth to do, okay? At the same time as doing this full-time, I was also full-time at college, if that's even possible, working all the hours in the day, trying to get some kind of education for myself, and also working a part-time marketing course on the evenings as well. So I was completely overwhelmed, completely frustrated, and I just felt like I was miserable all the time doing it. So let's get back to the chapel, back to my home, where we can continue the story of how I got started and how you can do the same in the best way possible. So, fast forward a few months, I met a girl, and you know the drill. We moved in together, but we were living together at her parents' house. I had a tiny spare room for an office, and I remember working on a fold-out bed. Although I was grateful for it, it wasn't ideal, and it wasn't how I wanted to live. After being there for 6 months, her parents asked me to start paying rent out of nowhere. I froze. I was only just making enough money from my job to get by, but I didn't want them to think their daughter was dating a failure, right? So I started working as a freelancer on some simple tasks in any spare time I had to make some kind of rent money, even if it meant working till 1 AM some nights. But while I was doing that, I saw a few ads about making money online. Even though I thought it was complete BS and a scam at the time, there was always the idea at the back of my mind that said, what if? I then started researching it at every waking opportunity, but I fell into the biggest mistake most beginners make when starting a new online business: being stuck in a constant state of information gathering, just learning, and not actually doing anything with that knowledge. After all, it's those who take massive action that get the best results. Once I realized my mistake a year later, I tried my luck with selling physical products. However, I soon realized that this method came with its own bunch of problems, such as having to police the networks you were selling your stuff on, like Amazon and so on, put up with a tiny profit margin, and I also didn't fall in love with the idea of being surrounded in boxes in my living room or the gazillion steps you need to take to make dropshipping work. So that was out.
One eternity later.
After that, I tried making a profit as an affiliate marketer, promoting products in the build a chicken coop niche. How weird! Yes, people do actually pay money for guides and plans on building chicken coops. But despite how weird it was, I still managed to make a few sales totaling over $100, which was a lot for me at the time, considering I'd never made anything online before. Many of these sales actually happened when I was asleep due to the time zones, and that's what showed me the potential of an online business. Sometimes all you need is a tiny spark to make a fire. I then created my own digital ebook around the methods I was using and started selling it. That's when the online business you see today was born. Fast forward through 2 years of struggle and perseverance, being distracted by all the shiny objects and overcoming information overwhelm, I had my first $100,000 year just by helping people to create an online business around their passion. Since then, I've been constantly improving and refining the methods I use into a simple formula that anybody can use regardless of your current situation, which I've called the prosperity formula. This formula skyrocketed my results, and last year my company had our first $500,000 year. Not only that, but our customers have been getting some incredible results too, with some pulling in 4 to 5 figure months, with others pulling in 6 figures per year. Now I'm a sought after online business coach, with my clients paying me several $1,000s to learn my strategies. The funny thing is, most experts will tell you to work your ass off to launch product after product, constantly chasing your tail. But this formula actually involves doing the opposite. You set it up once, automate everything you possibly can, and let it run in an evergreen way. That way you have the freedom to live your life your way, doing what you want without limits, not having to suffer the commute to work every day, or making somebody else rich. The kind of freedom that allows you to work whenever you want, wherever you want, and take vacations whenever you want for as long as you want. Since I started, I've been dedicating my life to helping normal people with this formula to share the same freedom an online business generates when it's set up correctly. In fact, this year my mission is to help 100 entrepreneurs all over the world to quit their day job and earn a full-time income from their online business, to basically replace their day job's income with the income from their online business in a reliable, dependable way. And I want you to be one of them. So I'm going to flat out give you the formula to achieve this right now. Got a pen and some paper handy? Okay, here's the formula. Big idea, plus unique methodology, plus profit process, plus ideal prospects, equals profit and freedom. The reason why this unique formula is so effective is because it's simple and repeatable. If we just made it up as we went along, it would not only be impossible to teach, but the results would be all over the place. Plus, the simplest solution is usually the easiest to use and therefore get results from. We'll get into this proven formula in much more detail throughout the next 2 videos in this video series, but before we can do any of this stuff, your first step in this entire process is to choose an online business idea that will actually be profitable by choosing a niche market that is guaranteed to be profitable. So in the next video, I'll show you exactly how to find a popular niche and validate any ideas you may have right now to pretty much guarantee that your online business will be profitable, instead of wasting your time and effort with something that doesn't work. Does that sound good to you? Cool. While you wait, I want you to leave a comment below with what your life would be like when you've achieved your goals. Not if, but when, as anybody can achieve their goals with the right method and commitment. So, what would your day be like from when you wake up in the morning to when you go to sleep at night? What would you do? Let us know in the comments section below. After you've done that, I'll see you in the next video in 2 days from now. I'll see you soon.